The new hire gets their first task: connect the API service to the database. They set Postgres host equals DB in the .en file. They run the app. Connection refused. They check the container name. It's DB. They check the port. Correct. They restart everything 3 times. Still nothing. 2 hours later, a senior engineer looks over and says, "You need a custom network. Default bridge doesn't do DNS." On the default Docker bridge network, containers can only reach each other using raw IP addresses. There is no built-in hostname resolution, so setting Postgres host equals DB fails with a connection refused error.
Worse, those IP addresses are assigned dynamically and change every time a container is recreated. Hard coding an IP that changes on restart is completely fragile. This is why the default bridge network is not suitable for multi-container applications.
A custom bridge network adds automatic DNS. Docker assigns each container a host name matching its service name. If the database service is called DB, any container on the same network reaches it simply by using DB as the host name. This is exactly why in our compose file, Postgres host is set to DB, not localhost. Localhost inside a container means the container itself, not the database running in a separate container beside it.
Watch the fix. We create a custom bridge network called ETL network. Both the database and the API containers join it. Now, the API container pings a database by name, DB, and it resolves instantly. Same containers, same names, one network command. That is the entire fix.
Lock this in. Default bridge gives containers IPs, nothing else. Custom bridge gives containers DNS. Anytime 2 containers need to talk, create a custom network and put them both on it. Remember the new hire? 2 hours of debugging. 1 Docker network create command. Done.